Length away then Paseo del Prado, pushing away from the inside is Outlaw Pete, still back last of all, and 4 deep is Ahmed. Faux Shizzle went up to Uncle George to test him at the 350. Around the bend they'd straightened up. Warwick makes a move. Faux Shizzle drew about a length clear from Uncle George, confusing 2 lengths away. Winding up is Outlaw Pete. They've got 200 still left to go. Faux Shizzle with a handy lead over confusing. Outlaw Pete keeps coming with 100 still to go. Faux Shizzle tackled by confusing and Outlaw Pete. It's confusing in the middle. Got the head in front from Outlaw Pete. Confusing has won it.
Neville, we talked about it last victory as well for confusing, that you just almost put a line through the previous form lines because this is a different horse.
Yeah, he's a much stronger and more mature galloper this campaign, and he's always shown glimpses of good form. And he's been able to win 2 or 3 races prior to this campaign, but he's certainly putting it together now, and he seems to enjoy the 1800 metres, although I wouldn't put it beyond him to sort of get a bit further than that.
We saw that last campaign able to step up. 3 of the past 5 now he's won, and it's just amazing what maturity does, and sometimes it takes him a little bit longer. Now a 5-year-old, but when you're patient, the reward comes.
Yeah, for sure. He's, as I said, early in his career, he got home pretty strongly in a couple of those races. I think Paddy rode him one day and come from a long way back and very early in his career, and we thought we had a nice day in the making. We sort of, as a 3-year-old, he was still not quite there, and as a 4-year-old, he won. I think he won over 21 or 22 at Belmont last year. But yeah, with a good spell under his belt, and as a 5-year-old, he's really starting to come of his own. Do
you think it's been the mental or the physical change that's been the biggest upside for him?
Oh, a little bit of both. When you've got horses that have get over a bit of ground, probably in his case a bit of both. Strength-wise, I think he's got a much stronger and holding his condition better. So, I guess that's probably the main ingredient.
Sporting Image in the next has won over the 1200 metres. Doesn't mind a soft track as well. Do you think today suits?
It does, although Jimmy's horse looks pretty smart, so I certainly wouldn't underestimate it. And there's a couple of others in there that certainly can't be dismissed as well, but he's well, and like you said, he likes the soft conditions, so I expect him to go really well.
Congratulations on the win. Best of luck in the next.
Thank you.
PARNHAM as well, and Stephen, when a horse has confidence, it helps you rider to have confidence in him as well, and that seemed to be the example there.
Yeah, that's correct. He's racing really well this prep. He's found the right distance. He's very happy at 1800. He enjoyed a really nice run in behind him, and I think he's really gutsy, really tough. He's just matured into a nice horse.
With those recent runs, as I mentioned, the confidence that you then gain in this animal, did you always think he had the turn of foot to run over Faux Shizzle and kick away?
Yeah, I have had a lot of confidence in this horse, his ability to finish strong over 1800. Faux Shizzle did put a bit of pressure on, and it took me off the bit, which he had done in his last couple of runs. So it wasn't a concern. I just had to sort of stoke him up from there. But he seems to hit his straps on the straight and go the line quite strong. He got challenged and he fought.
Certainly different horse this prep. Congratulations.
No worries. Thank you.